Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be always with you. Welcome to Global Light Path. I am Irshad Mahmood from Toronto, Canada. And topic is why waiting for saviors for thousands of years when humanity is dying now. Tsunami of extremely bad global economy is hurting humanity and they are fed up with present day global economy and have lost all hopes since they are not taking lessons from the Quran, true book of guidance for whole mankind. The Quran has clear guidance to save humanity. Reference Al Quran chapter 5 verse 32. It is up to human to take lessons from it when Allah has mentioned in the Quran about expanding universe. Reference Al Quran chapter 51 verse 47. You cannot have good economics with fixed budget. When Allah has mentioned in the Quran that his wealth is unlimited. Reference Al Quran chapter 112 verse 1 to 4, which gives us science a sign to build whole new world in a whole new way, and it is absolutely 100% possible if we take guidance from the Quran and join together without any discrimination of religion, race, color, gender, nationality, rich, poor, young, old, etc. Reference Al Quran, chapter 10, verse 57. Chap- Chapter 30, verse 22. Chapter 49, verse 13. Together we will change our world and build whole new world, not alone. Example of global downsizing, shutdown, lockdown. Take an example of the past time when 1,000 people were working in a farmland. Later, they started using tractors and other machines, because of which layoffs started happening. And when comes speedy, super fast technology, more and more people were being laid off. And perhaps they only need 10 people out of 1,000. Then what those leftover 990 people will do, and what education they need, what motivational lecture they need to get a job. These 990 people were good customers to many other businesses while on the job, and now they are not. Same way, other businesses started using super fast technology and had laid off many employees who were customers to many businesses as well, but not anymore. Although you are seeing other new technologies and are coming to the market, but later slowing down since they calculated for total manpower, headcounts, and thinking that everyone has money tree in their backyard. But in reality, they don't have, since they have lost their jobs. Later industries started shutting down, followed by banks and governments as well. Super fast technology is extremely good for humanity if those leftover laid off employees are put onto new projects to support themselves and their families first, which is only possible if we work globally. Students must have debt-free education. Extremely poverty is a breeding ground for terrorists, and criminal masterminds can use them. Globally, we can fix many things, but locally, I'm sorry. We are children of Adam and Eve, and we are global brothers and global sisters of global family. Reference Al Quran, chapter 2, verse 30 to 39. Chapter 7, verse 11 to 11:25. Chapter 15, verse 26 to 44. Chapter 17, verse 61 to 65. Chapter 18, verse 50 to 51. Chapter 20, verse 115 to 124. Chapter 38, 100, chapter 38, verse 71 to 85, and many more. To protect to protect world from criminals, terrorists, which is causing global poverty and global artificial famine as well. We must understand criminal masterminds, and we must need to find the roots of all crime, starting from mother womb till the grave, and keep in mind what a non-patient mother might do if her child is crying for milk and she don't have enough money to buy milk for her. Remember when there was a woman driver with 1-year-old child in the back seat was killed after 20 police car chase from White House to Capitol on 4th October 2013 at 2:15 p.m. One of the possible reasons could be United States federal government shutdown of 2013 during Obama presidency ran from October 1 to October 16, 2013, which had surely affected low-income families and small businesses. Breeding grounds for all kinds of global terrorism and global crimes are global poverty and global famine, where people are widely available to do anything for little money for their survival. Criminal masterminds can easily find them, twist them, including their beliefs, faith, and forcefully use them according to their own desire. Masterminds may also create some scenarios by all means, including science fiction, to fool people, to rob their wealth, and rob the world of the world. Mastermind may plan for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years, including science fiction, to fool people and rob their wealth. Masterminds may plan for 100 years, in if not 1,000 years yet, to rob the wealth of the whole world in stages. Masterminds may also fool their citizens and create scenario to prove that war is inevitable and must have to go for war, but in reality, to run their war-related businesses and become richer than ever think, and again and rob the wealth of the others as well. Many wars in the past were based on lies and fooled their own citizens. For example, Vietnam War, Gulf War on the issue of weapon of mass destruction in Iraq. Ebola, SARS, AIDS, chickenpox, etc. could be biological weapons to wipe out people in other parts of the world, as well as creating artificial famine. War is not an option in which economy dies again and again, but love is, which starts from the forgiveness as mentioned in the Quran. Reference Al Quran, chapter 41, verse 35. If two countries are in conflict war, it might last for few years or decades, including preparation time, but other supporting countries' economy might boost since they too might be buying tools, etc. from them. And later, all classified love lasts much longer as long as they keep loving each other. For example, if in India alone, out of 1.4 billion people, 1 billion people need cell phone right now. At present time, all cell phone industries together might not be able to produce it right away. Like think of coronavirus vaccines. They cannot do at one time whole world, 8 billion people. They are doing it in stages. Another example is if situation is Middle East gets stable, perhaps 1% of 1.8 billion Muslim might be interested every year to visit Baitul Aqsa Masjid in Jerusalem, Israel. Think of how much never-ending businesses will grow there and how much benefit the local people will get. Truth has three bitter, sour, and painful stages. Stage one, ignorant people make fun of it. Stage two, ignorant people try to kill the truth, and truth dies when people wage war against each other. Stage three, people eventually accept the truth as being self-evident. In reality, truth stands out clear from error and makes you free according to Quran as well as Bible. Reference Al Quran, chapter 2, verse 256. Reference Bible, Book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. Global world is facing a global economic disasters and need global revolution. It is not the wealth, gold, silver, or power which can save the global world. Allah says Qarun, Pharaoh, Haman, and many more for crime against humanity. And nothing could save them, not even the wealth, the power, people, etc. The world didn't end there, but it redeveloped after great revolution. Those who have never faced poverty may never understand its solution unless they have really taken guidance from the Quran or have gone for intensive training. It is 100% guaranteed to save the world and to help build our heavenly earth if we truly apply the guidance given by the Quran. We can redevelop the world through our great global revolution. In simple terms, no changes without right actions. It is time now to open our eyes and correct ourselves to serve humanity in a revolutionized way in the light of Quran, in which all, including rich and poor, can live safe and sound, since Quran gives the true revolutionized guidance to fix global system to save humanity in a balanced way. Keep in mind, no customer, no businesses. More customers, more businesses. Good customers, good businesses. Healthy customers, healthy businesses. And customers are people. And by saving people, we are saving businesses. For better services to customers, we need better, healthy employees, which means better benefits for employees, not benefit cuts, job cuts, layoffs, employees. By laying off employees means increase in poverty and famine as well. We don't know exact date when global poverty and global famine started due to global terrorism, either 100 years, 500 years, or 1,000 years. But for sure, we have solution in the Quran, which teaches us to come to the common point without any discrimination of religion, race, colors, gender, sex, nationality, rich, poor, old, sick, young, etc., with 100% guaranteed and without any compulsion in religion. Avoid loans and avoid waste and stop greediness as much as possible, keeping in mind how much is too much to help stabilize the our heavenly earth. Our true love with humanity in the light of Quran can save global world. Only true love with humanity in the light of Quran can save global world with 100% guarantee. We must join together to fight against global poverty and global famine. Plants, fruits, and vegetables, etc., in your backyard, on the side of the street, and side of the path, and wherever it is possible and permissible by your governments. If you can get more fruits and vegetables, etc., then what you need, then share it with your neighbors, friends, relatives, and support following programs from the depth of your heart to fix global system which is hurting all. In three phases, we can fix global world. In phase one, we get and we together need to save all those people who are badly suffering from global poverty and global famine. We'll feed them, shelter them, educate them, and put them all on research and development, and make them free from burden on the rest of the world as much as possible. For this, we must have to use unlimited virtual gold as currency, only for basic survival, not for luxury, where a sip of wine is luxury, or a single smoke is luxury, and will be treated as luxury, but not the computer, since computer is for education studies. All global students will get totally free educations along with stipend allowances for their survival, so that they can fully concentrate on their studies, which will help to build whole new world, heavenly earth. In phase two, together we need to work on to build whole new world and find solution to present global system so that people from phase one can be reemployed, redeployed. We will only give suggestions and recommendation from phase one and pray for them without any force. We will wait for ever to fix global world, even to it takes thousands of years or millions of years, as long as all the people around the world and all the government around the world allows us to run phase one globally using unlimited virtual gold as a new currency only for the basic survivals, basic needs, which may change time to time, including their studies and research and development around the globe. All prototypes, solutions, suggestions, etc. will be totally freeware, no license needed, and will be fully allowed for everyone. In phase three, once we fix the phase two, we can move on for cosmetics, luxury, etc. And sky is the limit. To build heavenly earth, we must make sure that pollutions, etc., are totally under control. You have, if you have better plan, please share with people around the globe. Otherwise, please join together and invite others to join great noble mission before it gets too late. And who knows, you could you could be next in line, suffering badly from global terrorism. I don't ask any single penny for this. Don in donation, zero donation, and it is unique global charity and without asking any donation, rather full permission from all people and all government. If I'll ask on the day of judgment, I and those who support can easily and say that we can clearly say that we have done our part and we rest is on rest of the people. Why waiting for saviors for thousands of years when humanity is dying? Join us to save humanity now before it gets too late. I invite you all to join this unique, great global mission and invite others to join it to save humanity from global poverty and global famine, which will sure gradually reduce global crime as well without any discrimination of religion, race, color, gender, language, nationality, sick, old, young, etc. Roadblockers are to humanity are those who don't join and don't promote and don't support and don't do anything to save humanity. Thinking locally while living in global world will not save our global world. Repeatedly relying on same corrupt or incompetent person will not change the fortune of a nation or our global world. Do not even think to try to reappoint those who have failed to protect the corruption in the land. Media must play a very active role. Thank you.